Hi, this is Carol. Today I'm going to be filling up these Fineliner bottles with acrylic paint. Three of them are tube paint and three of them are craft paint. And along with the paint, I added distilled water using this little applicator of water. You squeeze it, put it in, let go, and it fills up with water. And it made it real easy to put the water in the little containers. I did find that the craft paint is much better because after you get a little of the paint out of here, you can add the waters to this very easy and shake it up. So it was much better using the craft paint, which I suspected. I just love these colors. So here are the colors I'm using. Basics, light blue permanent. Basics, brilliant yellow green. Artist Loft, neon pink with a little white added to it. My dog's back here grumbling. Craft paint, light yellow, princess purple, and pumpkin orange. And these are even different. One's matte, one's satin, one's gloss, but it doesn't really matter when you're doing this kind of stuff. And I put the W on the top. Once I put water in these to shake them up, I put a W just so that I know it's already got water in it. Okay, I'm gonna put these over here. And today is October 1st as I'm filming. So my little breast cancer awareness duck is going to be sitting out, at least during the beginning of videos. Now, I might accidentally push him away while I'm crafting, but he'll start out in the right position at least. I should call it a she, shouldn't I? But oh well. And I wanted to show you this tiny little screwdriver because when I was using this tiny little funnel to put the craft paint in here, it made me think of this super tiny screwdriver. I mean, it's so little. Here is a ruler to show you. It's not even 2 inches long. It's just so little. It just really cracks me up. I love little things like this. So now I'm going to show you a sped up version of me putting the paint and the water into these containers because it was very tedious and I felt like a mad scientist at times. So I'm going to do a really sped up version of it. And then I'm going to come back and test it on this white tag and this black tag. All right, enjoy. So I'm going to open these and use them. The tops have different colors. I did get these on Amazon and I will put a link in the description of these. And I'm going to open these and I'll be right back. So I've never actually used this type of acrylic paint to make these fine liners. I've always used craft paint. So this is definitely going to be a learning curve. I'm going to, I don't know how much I'm going to put in there. Maybe I'm not going to fill it up too much in case it doesn't work out. About right there. Then I'm going to use this thing, which is you squeeze it, put it in the water and pull it out. And I do have some distilled water in this little container because I heard distilled water is better to use when you're mixing paints. And I really don't know if I even want to use that funnel, but I guess I will. I don't know if it'll go in there. Honestly, I feel like I might need to put it in something else and mix it up because it's thicker paint. Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna find out. All right, let's shake that down to the bottom. Sticking at the top. Wow. Not even going in there. Hmm. What am I gonna do here? I don't know if this is gonna work. It's working, but definitely slow. We'll see a little bit down in there. Yeah, I think I may have to rethink this and get some craft paint. Oh, I just wanted to use what I have. I don't want to buy new stuff. Maybe it'll work. All right, now let's test these out. After all of that tedious chaos of putting it in there, the craft bottles are way better. It was a hot mess there for a while getting these especially into the tubes, but I got it in there. And so now I'm going to test these out on white and black. I'm just going to make um, pretty much geometric patterns. Let's see. I'll do the same thing on each one. Okay, they show up pretty good. The blue does. I'm definitely just messing around. That looks like that table on Beetlejuice, the shape of it. I don't know if you remember that. All right. Very nice. Let me do one down here too, because I'm trying to make it look cute too. That's pretty. That looks like a four-fingered hand. Every time I make things, I always think it looks like things. That just needs another little spot right there. Oh, those mixed together. That's okay. All right, blue works very well. I just have to be careful on my squeezing. All right, let's do pink. Let's do a little butterfly. Do the body. Body. I do see that I need to squeeze a little extra on the black for it to show up. Go ahead and do the little antenna, pink also. These are harder to squeeze than the little ones for sure. All right, get a little orange. Let's do some circles. Oh, bubble came out. Okay, happy accident. I'll just make some big dots. So far, so good. I have yellow and green to go. I'm sure that yellow won't show up too much on the white. I'm going to put some of it in as big. Ooh, a lot of it came out. It's coming out kind of bubbly. That means I might have added a little bit too much water. And if that's the case, you just add a little more paint to it until you get the consistency you want it to be. All right. Now, let's add some green. And then we'll fill in any blank spaces as necessary. Let's do a flower. I hope I'm covering it up or not. Oh, a bubble came out. I'm about to fill it in. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be careful with the bubbles. I think because these are bigger bottles, they hold more air. So I'm definitely gonna have to make sure I shake it down like that and get the air out of the bottom. I mean, I'm not making any big piece of art here. I'm just experimenting with these things to see how they show up on the different colors. Most of the time with this stuff, I'm putting it on like doodles or flowers that I've already painted in watercolor. Let's see, get a new color. Get um, green. I'm going to make some circles. Yeah, I like those pretty good. I like that I have some colors now. Get the purple back out. Give it a shake down. And I'm just going to put some polka dots. I'll hold it right there. Now these won't show as much. The purple doesn't show as much on the black. Kind of like the yellow doesn't show as much on the white. Get the yellow out. I'm going to make some yellow polka dots all around the edge. Well, there we go. I had done a few earlier that I was playing with. So let me get those out also. Hit pause. All right, got everything finished. I made 4 tags earlier, and that's when I realized I needed to add a little more distilled water to the bottles because it was a little thick. Then I made these 2 after I thinned it out a little bit. And I think a few of the colors might be too thin now, which then I'll add some more paint and just keep going back and forth until I find that sweet spot. The yellow, for sure, I need to add some more paint to. And I've been making 6 or 3 of things because I've been saving them in this bag in anticipation of my 1,000 subscribers. I've got a little over 800 at the moment. And when I reach 1,000, I'm going to give away 3 packs of goodies. A lot of loveliness in here already. And when these dry, I'm going to add them to the bag also. And if you'd like to help me reach my goal, there's a few things you can do that's absolutely free. You can subscribe to my channel, which really does help a lot. You can hit that thumbs up to like my video and also leave a comment. Even if it's just to say hi, I would love to hear from you because I do appreciate you watching my videos. And that's it. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I hope you come back.